Electric Umbrella is a charity that is challenging the perception of people with learning disabilities by enriching and empowering lives through music. We've always prided ourselves on using the best musicians, writers, techs, sound engineers, crew, and designers to really elevate people and the experience up to something that presents our community as the total rock stars that they really are. Absolutely on a level, if not beyond, the professional musicians whose job it is really is to set the bar high and be a springboard for people to express themselves and ask people to think differently about them. When the pandemic of 2020 hit, we had to take everything online from an absolute standing start. And we were absolutely intent on finding ways to maintain that artistic and technical quality that we'd always prided ourselves on. Our musicians and our members, we'd never even heard of Zoom. We'd never done a Facebook Live or a webinar, and suddenly we all had to become sound engineers, lighting engineers, videographers, vision mixers and TV show hosts pretty much overnight. We had to build studios out of what we had lying around at home, and our setups just evolved constantly. Some of us working in our spare bedrooms, kitchens, front rooms, back offices. I mean, for me, after 10 months, I had to even build a studio in the shed.
Dismantling my living room, inconveniencing the cat is all part of the job. But when running sessions, whenever we're using movement, dance and yoga, we need to be able to move around. Myself especially, I need the space, I need the bigger movements in order to instruct people and inspire people. And Lord knows we've all been sitting in our chairs too much, so yeah, everybody needs the space and the energy release and the space in which to do that. So yeah, this is what I do to make it work every day for Electric Umbrella.
Then there was the issue of safety and security. When we started, we were publishing our Zoom links on Facebook, and we were getting all manner of interesting people turning up to some of our sessions. But we were aware very quickly that we had to put measures in place to prevent anything bad happening and make it a safe space for everybody. Now for Electric Umbrella, you need an account to sign in on our website to get to any of our stuff. And we also use waiting rooms and passcodes built into our Zoom sessions. And also we have people on every single session whose sole job it is to make sure that everything is running smoothly, that no one's there that shouldn't be, and to make sure everyone is having a good time and is safe.
Because the shows we put on, they're not meetings, they're not presentations, they are shows. It's got to look slick, it's got to sound slick, it's got to feel slick. And to do that, there's a lot of work that goes under here. These hands are moving all the time. This mouse gets used a lot.
My name's Gavin. I learn the new skills for Electric Umbrella is co-hosting. My favourite bit is spotlighting and helping others. I know how to unmute people if they've been asked questions, and also learn how to use the chat box as well.
You need to know how to where participants are. So if you want to let someone in, you have to go to participant or raise your hand. You can ask your question, or do chat, write something in the box or stuff like that.
We often find that we need to share maybe videos or documents or words or lyrics or something like that in our shows and sessions. And of course you can do that just by sharing your screen, but we think it's much better to do something like this so we can keep ourselves in the shot in a much better way, but also put up whatever else we need to have onto the screen.
For example, if you want to get everyone on the screen, you want to see everyone, there's a few mouse clicks you've got to do for that. If you want to spotlight someone, there's a few mouse clicks you've got to do with that.
It was the start of what then became a lot of other things that we did within Electric Umbrella to try and keep that community, to keep people making friends. I mean, making friends is this crazy concept that is difficult enough, but when there's a pandemic, like how are you gonna do that? And through Electric Umbrella, we have been able to pull people together from all over the country, and now actually all over the world, from America, Uganda, Australia, all over Europe, and from here in the UK. And that's been a really beautiful, wonderful thing.